Dave Martyn, the president of Starbuds Canada, is now joining us on SmallCapPower. Dave, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Interesting name. Give us an introduction to the company.
So Starbuds is a retail player across both the American side and the Canadian side. It was founded in Colorado in 2009 under the medical regime, went recreational in 2013, and as Canada is now rolling out private retail, we will be a player starting October 17th.
Why pick the retail space and what's the market opportunity there?
Well, the retail space is interesting in the fact that there is no retail players to go against. This industry doesn't exist, so it's an opportunity to grab market share early. And we've been very aggressive in expanding across multiple provinces, forming relationships with landlords, franchise partners, opening corporate stores. So it really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
What's going to be Starbuds' value proposition?
So we have a franchise model, which is certainly interesting for private individuals that want to own a cannabis business but don't know what to do. The other piece is we have a recognizable brand name and a system that's been proven successful in Colorado.
Wonderful. Talk to us about your finances. How comfortable are you and how are you tying up investments to fuel your growth?
So we've been fueled by private placement thus far. We are looking at a listing on the public markets. Forward-looking statement, but something that's in the works. The nice thing is within the cannabis space, there's a lot of opportunity to generate investment, and we've got some very qualified partners at the table who are helping to fund the venture.
Now, with the Ontario province in Canada making cannabis sales private retail, what does it mean for a business like yours?
So in the span of the last 5 days, we've had north of 750 franchise applications, which is exciting. It's very, individuals looking for multiple locations, but ultimately this is the biggest province for population in this country. So it's a unique space. We have a chance to take up a lot of real estate early on, and we believe that we'll have 100 franchise locations at a minimum open by the end of the first year.
What are some of the key issues that you need to iron out as we run up to the legalization and as you expand your retail franchise business?
So municipal issues are the biggest one, where they're going to zone, setbacks to schools, things of that nature. Provincially, the distribution of cannabis is a factor. You have different supply agreements, or in the case of Ontario, they don't have ironed out supply agreements yet. So there's still pieces to be done, and obviously in a short time frame, but the Canadian government has done a good job thus far in figuring out complex issues, and I have faith they'll continue to do so.
Many companies here have been talking about how the evolving landscape of regulations is a cause of concern. Does that worry you?
No, I think it's good for the industry. Obviously, having to sell a new industry to the public, keeping public safety in mind, as this has a stigma associated with it. Government regulations will help with that. And if the industry is good actors, you will ultimately see a release of regulations over time, but we have to work within the framework today and prove to the public that the cannabis industry is safe for Canada as a whole.
What's your vision for Starbuds Canada? Do you expect to become the fast food, joint for pot stores?
We do. I mean, there is no international retail brand. Starbuds is in position to be the biggest international cannabis retailer. There is an American arm to this as well, operating in multiple states. So to expand in Canada, we're developing in 6 provinces right now, plus the American tie-in. And conceivably, you will see private retail in countries like Australia, New Zealand, the European Union over time. So establish our framework here, and looking out over the next decade, we believe we'll be around the world.
Excellent. Dave, wish you all the best with Starbuds Canada. Thank you for talking to us.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.